wherever you are. I'm Dr. Ruth Anderson here with Enlightened World Network. I'm here with my soul sister, Teri Angel. On Wednesdays, we do a live guided meditation, but this one is called Meditation Excavation. And what that means is that you meditate along with us. Teri and I meditate together here with you, and we share with you what we're experiencing. We never know where it's going to lead us. It's always somewhere interesting, but we'll just dive deep and see what's there for us. So, Teri, are you ready?
I'm ready. Good morning, everyone.
All right, so get yourself comfortable in your chair. Let's close your eyes. Let's take a couple of deep breaths. Nice and slow. Just slow our bodies down, slow our thinking down. We're going to expand into our heart space. We're doing that just to create a larger base because they are already exploding the crown chakra wide open. So let's just take a deep breath and build up that heart space for a minute. Let's just take a deep breath and look at that crown chakra that is now splayed wide open. I don't know if you can see that, Teri. Let's just take a deep breath in. Wow.
Now, what I'm seeing, Ruth, is, when there's a tropical storm or hurricane, cyclone, whatever it is, and they show that image from space of what it looks like, that's what it looks like, this big swirl of energy, just massive, the opening of the crown chakra this morning. It's just beautiful.
Teri, would you please ask in our archangels?
Absolutely. So let's call them in from the directions. From the east, the beginning, we call in Archangel Raphael with the element of air. And that's what I was envisioning, is the air swirling around our crown chakras. So thank you, Raphael, for coming in powerfully and for helping us to hold that image of our crown opening wider and wider to receive whatever messages come in today. And from the south, Archangel Michael, our protector angel, our guardian, coming in with the element of fire. Thank you, Michael, for taking anything that we want to give over, anything that's not for our best and highest good, to be consumed by that beautiful energy of fire that takes it instantly. And from the west, our Archangel Gabriel. Gabriel comes in with the element of water, the coolness, the cleansing, opening us up to clarity for whatever is coming forth to us today. Thank you, Gabriel, our messenger angel. And from the north, with the element of earth, Archangel Uriel. We invoke you to help us to ground, help us to feel centered and balanced as we do this work together, this beautiful inner spiritual work. From above, we call in Archangel Metatron. Help us to know with clarity what our purpose is, what we need to know from the higher realms, from the Akashic. And from below, Archangel Sandalphon, bringing in the crystalline grid of earth for us to help illuminate all the areas of the earth, the vortexes of energy, every place where there needs to be energy sent in for healing. Thank you for showing us that. We also invite in Divine Mother and the Creator in Christ consciousness. And we're so grateful for all of these divine helpers that come in constantly whenever we need them to uplift, to support, and to help us know what we need to know through this human experience. Let's just breathe in and feel all of this power that just entered into our presence today.
You know, it was interesting, Teri, because with Archangel Michael, huge energy, and Raphael, huge energy. Archangel Gabriel was like, wow, just such huge energy today. But it was interesting because as soon as you called in the creator, they all calmed down. It just like, it was interesting.
Yeah. These angels are so funny. They just showed me that we're having like a team meeting today. like all the team is gathered around, we're in the huddle, and there's the creator, and it's like, all right, this meeting has been called to order.
Yeah, it feels like we're listening. Like everybody's facing the creator and we're all listening.
It does feel like kind of like a football huddle, where there's the game plan that's put out there, who's going to do what, who's going to carry the ball, who's going to be the support and the backup. It really feels like that's the kind of meeting we're having today. It's a planning meeting. Very interesting. I haven't been in one of these meetings with the creator before. So I'm waiting to hear what my part is going to be, what my game plan is for the day.
I wonder if they have these every day. Not that they have day and night, but I wonder if they have periodic check ins because this doesn't feel like it's a rare occasion. It feels like it's rare that we get to be part of it. Hmm. So, what I was hearing, not with like words, but sort of telepathically in my heart space, I guess, was, and I think part of this was for you and me, because I don't think this impacts the archangels or divine mother at all. Like the going might get tough out there, but above all else, sit in that space of love. Like you might get pulled, you might get triggered, you might get, like somebody's trying to pull you off track, but just stay. Wow, okay, goosebumps. Stay the course. Surround yourself in angelic love and really see yourself in a bubble of angelic divine love. And that's where you come from. that's how you navigate. It's almost like a video game where you are in the ball that goes from place to place to place to place. And because you're in that ball, you are protected. Does that make any sense?
Mhm.
Yeah.
It does.
Yeah.
It does. And that protection, that's what the team is all about. This team meeting that's been called. It's like, who are the support system? Who is the support system for us as we're being tossed about, as we're going through experiences that we go through? And so the game plan that's being laid out is who's there? Who do we call on? Or who do we not even have to call on? They're there surrounding us and doing their job and supporting us. And it feels like Archangel Michael is like taking the captain role. He's the one that's sending in. Oh, I see them. I see those earth angels that are now surrounding everyone. Whoever has a challenge today, whoever is being tossed about, you have these earth angels that have just shown up for you,
Mm.
just saying it's okay, you're safe. You're safe. We're not going to let anything happen. It might feel like you're going through the fire. It might feel like a huge challenge, but we've got your back. Mm.
But isn't there a phrase, Teri? I can do all things through God who strengthens me. I can do all things.
Christ who strengthens me.
Okay. I see our little bubbles, whatever those are, as like supercharged. And we're so safe in those bubbles. So safe. And then I'm also, as I'm looking at the 500,000 earth angels, they all have, it's like we're in, it's seriously, it's like we're in a game here. They all have this super duper padding, like on their wings or arms, whatever you want to call them. And is they're like our tackle, they're our defense line that's in front of us. And as something comes up and wants to like impact us or, I don't want to use the term hurt because it's not hurt. They can like fling them away. They're like the cartoon characters protecting us, leading the way. They're how interesting. We're heading somewhere. I don't know where. And I feel that with EWN and I feel that with your journeys, Teri, we're heading somewhere for a purpose. And they're our front runners to help us make sure that we get there.
Yeah, it's so interesting. When we really tune in and listen, we're shown the path. We're shown that roadmap and like, okay, go here now, be here in this space. And they're already there. We're just showing up for the party. We're showing up for the game. And yeah, it's like, it's not just for one person, that's for all of us.
Right, right, clearly. We have hamsters, and if you've ever had hamsters, you can buy those little balls that they run in. that's,
Mhm.
that's what it feels like we're doing. And those balls don't just like go in circles, they go everywhere. So, yep, I guess we've got our own little balls today.
Mhm. And the balls are clear from what I remember because my daughter used to have hamsters. And so you can see the little hamster in there going like crazy, making the ball move. But you can also, I can imagine, see outside that ball and see obstacles or see a clear path. And I think that's what we're being invited to do is to see what's outside of the ball that we're moving in and just observe, just be the observer today.
Yeah. They're also pointing out to me that on those balls there's air holes. And I asked, really, should I say that? And they said yes. So, okay, so what about the air holes is important? I guess it's renewal, that we're constantly bringing in new air, new energy, new spirit led um, guidance. So we're not just stewing in our own juices there.
Yeah, the air is so important. This came out earlier today in meditation that when we take in that oxygen, our whole body responds to it. It's like having that cool breeze that comes in on your face. Just envision your body inside being grateful for that cool air that you're taking in. It's refreshing. That's what we're being shown. Is to constantly be refreshed so that our brain cells work correctly and we're able to see what's there. We're able to look, to observe, and yes, to even question what am I looking at? What am I supposed to take from this?
I'm seeing that our balls, for lack of a better term, are not earthbound. That, yes, they can be. I see a little ball around your car, Teri, as you're
Mhm.
traveling, but they don't have to be. And in our meditation time, we can travel. We can go out there and see what's out there for us, like we're doing right now.
Mm.
So the words I'm hearing from the huddle are, leave your cares behind and don't get caught up in the details or the minutiae. Allow yourself to soar.
Mm. I just saw like sunshine popping in through one of those air holes.
Mhm.
And I think that's coming directly from Creator. It's that white light that helps us to feel the protection, to feel the energy, to feel the connection. And when we first started, we saw the crown chakra opening wide, and that's what's happening now. Is that beautiful white light is being poured into our very soul inside of our body. We're all being illuminated right now.
Yeah, I saw the huddle break up, like, go team, break up, and the different archangels going off in their different ways. And you and I kind of stood behind, and Michael, Raphael, and Divine Mother started walking away, and they turned around and said, come on, like we're supposed to go with them. Yeah, but that expansiveness of the crown chakra, it's as expansive as you can see. I mean, there's no edges to it in any direction. And that presence of the creator's love is just immense. Again, I'm seeing the ball things going through the video game of life, Teri. Not just yours and mine, everybody's, right? I think light workers in particular, those who know and love the Creator, feel this protection around them. They know that they're one with the Creator. And that just gives you a whole different perspective as you go through your day.
So beautiful. And I feel like we all were given that hand on the shoulder saying, good job. Good job. Just acknowledgement for listening, for paying attention in the huddle so that we know that we have all this support. We know that we're not out there playing the game alone, that there's always an angel nearby. You don't have to know their name. You don't have to know anything at all about them, just that they're there. They're showing up just for you. Whatever your need is, whether that's encouragement, healing, whatever that need is today, just know that angel is nearby. All you have to do is just say, I believe in angels, and thank you. Thank you for your support.
Teri, with this, I'm reminded of the importance of the huddle, the importance of every day. Just start your day with your divinity, going in through meditation, going in through prayer, spending that time to go into the quiet with your team to prepare you for the day makes such a huge difference. At least it does for me. Absolutely.
It does for me too. Yes. If I sometimes get busy in the morning and forget to take that time, I notice things start to get a little out of whack. It's like, why is it not working smoothly for me? And then I'm reminded, okay, go into your heart. Always go back to the heart. If you start feeling out of sorts and start seeing the craziness and the chaos in the world, go back to the heart, because you've gotten into the ego and into the human way of looking at things instead of your spiritual way of looking at it. So that's something they remind me of every day. Stay in your heart and you'll stay in your peace.
Beautiful. So, Teri, I'm hearing, okay, I'm hearing to ask you before we close this morning, what are you learning in your journey right now that you could share?
One thing that came very clearly to me over this last week was that sometimes our expectations get in our way. Sometimes we expect things to happen instantaneously or in a certain manner, and it doesn't show up. So then we start to question and we start to doubt. We start to say, why am I not seeing this? Why is it not happening the way that I know it's supposed to be happening that way? So, one of the things that I've been told very clearly is to keep persevering. Don't give up. Don't give up, because the miracle is here. And it's just a matter of opening our eyes to it. It may not look like what we envisioned it to look like. And that was something, as I was really spending a lot of time alone with God last week, and just no distractions at all, just able to just sit and talk and listen. And I heard very clearly, what if it's not like what you expect? What if? And so opening up to that possibility that maybe we don't have all the answers. Maybe we don't have the big game plan, like the creator is holding that huddle and helping us to understand things. Maybe we need to have that huddle more often. Maybe we need to really show up and pay attention in the huddle, because then those expectations that we held, we're going to see that, maybe that was just our human self trying to put things into a puzzle piece that doesn't fit. So that's what I've been really experiencing a lot of this week, Ruth, and everyone. It's losing the expectations and opening up to the possibilities, and just seeing how spirit is so beautiful and so wonderful. And those miracles, they're there. We keep saying we want a miracle. They're there. And so stop asking for it and open your eyes and see it. That was what I was told. It's like it may not be what you thought, but it is there. So, and it was a beautiful experience, those days in what I call the wilderness, where I was so unplugged from everything and plugged in to spirit and to be able to listen.
Yeah, good for you. I'm so glad you took that time for you. Yeah. But I think you're right, Teri. As soon as we say, I know it's going to look like this, then all of a sudden you are missing everything that's actually coming at you because you're focused only on this. Yeah, very nice. Cannot wait to hear more about your experiences and where it's guiding you. So I know that'll unravel for us folks. We'll just wait patiently.
Yes, it's still unraveling for me. Yeah, even going through it, I was like so blown away. It's like, okay, I've got to take time with this. I have to take time to really process this. And I highly encourage everyone out there, everyone who's listening, just take some time to unplug, take some time to turn off your phone, turn off your computer, and stop the distractions and just listen. Just sit and listen, because we're always being communicated to. So,
Right.
time for us to communicate back. And communication goes two ways: there's talking and there's listening. So, it's time to listen. That was a big part of it. Was, yeah, this is the time to pay attention.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Teri, you look refreshed.
I feel it. I feel good.
Yeah, you're glowing, just saying.
Thank you. And
So
thank you for this today, Ruth. I enjoy these Wednesdays together, this time of just exploring and seeing what comes forth. It's a different way of meditating. And I encourage everybody to try it. Just see where it goes. Don't have a game plan. Don't have, okay, it has to be this way. I have to listen to somebody guiding me somewhere. Just go with it. Just go with the flow of whatever comes through. And it's a beautiful experience. And this has been beautiful today. Thank you. Thank you. I'm ready to have my little ball rolling down the road and, and observe and see what's out there and what's coming forward.
well, and the thought that comes to mind too when you're talking about the huddle, the create, when you go a football huddle, they're only talking about the next play.
Yeah.
They're not doing the, okay, in 3 years this is going to come into play. No, it's just the next play. And that's really what our huddle felt like this morning. It's like, go team, this is for today. Just go do this. So yeah, I think maybe part of the problem is we ask the creator, give me the long-term plan, explain the whole thing to me so I know how to move forward. If you moved forward with the bigger picture in sight, then you're only playing to that outcome when the possibilities of all of the outcomes are just immense, and you would again just be looking at this little piece and playing to this little piece and missing all of the potential outcomes. So I'm guessing that's why the creator doesn't give us all the answers, because then we would just be stuck in that small space.
I think so. And something I just heard, Ruth, I've always heard this with like when you're in that huddle and you're talking about possibilities. I've always heard the statement, the best defense is a good offense. So many times we're like, well, what if? What if this happens? What if this person does that? What if that situation comes out? We're not to go into that defensive mode. We're to just keep moving forward in what we know to do. And then all that fear about what ifs will just fall aside because we're doing what we're supposed to do and not worried about, anything that might or might not happen.
That's right. That's
So stop living in the what ifs and just live in what you know to be your truth when you stay in your heart and you're following the game plan. Your game plan is to keep on your path, keep moving forward, and to be strong in that.
right. The hamster in the ball doesn't just sit there and go, oh, that might come get me. Oh, that might come get me. They're moving.
Right.
Yep. Very cool. Fun
Beautiful.
analogy. All right, friends. Thank you for being here with us today. We never know where these things are going, always intriguing. And we always just send out so much love to each and every one of you as you are on your journey in your ball. Um, Teri, so much love to you, my dear.
Love you.
Take good care, folks. We'll see you all. God bless.